Howdy folks, just setting up the last couple of waypoints to do a job, and I was sitting here listening to all the city sounds while I was plunking down these waypoints, thinking I might bring you guys in on all that. Now, this shows that there's a track going up over the embankment there. This looks like a smoother run. So we'll just have to get this far and then see what opportunity affords us when we get there. But I'm just going to let you listen for a minute. I'll take us back towards the town. If I can. Zoom in. I think it's, I just think it's kind of neat. All the, sounds you might hear in a real small town. But anyways, this is our job, Curtainside Trailer. Excuse me. I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna grab I got a cough drop sitting here. And even though I don't have a cough, I get a real scratchy throat without sucking on some kind of cough drop. Or I suppose even a mint would work. Just something to keep the saliva going. Anyways, my other truck is sitting here at the fuel station, my Paystar, with a trailer behind it. There's a semi-trailer sitting here that I'd like to grab and take back to the garage after I finish this job. I need to get this back to the garage. I need to grab that little trailer and take it back to the garage. And then this trailer has to go over here to Motel Woes. So let's get on that shit right now. Parking brake. I gotta look at my cheat sheet for the brand new controller. I can just move the stick forward to start the engine. Won't need all-wheel drive till we get out of town. So, do we want to be zoomed out or zoomed in? I think out a little further. Let's go. Turn left. Sometimes it sounds like the engine shuts off. Come on, let's go. Okay. I'm still getting used to... This is, although I have real Xbox 360 controllers that go with my old Xbox 360 that I bought many, many years ago, I couldn't get the wireless controllers, and I couldn't get a wireless adapter. I bought the cheap Chinese wireless adapter. Microsoft makes one specific for connecting an Xbox 360 controller to your PC, and it runs like 65 bucks. But they made it back when people were running Windows 7, even Windows XP. Come on. The stick, you gotta move it one way to make it turn, but then you gotta bring it back straight up forward to make it go again. Come on. Dang it. What are you doing down there? So there's no guarantee that even the $65 Microsoft product is gonna work on Windows 10, although probably more likely. But anyways, I bought the $25 Chinese one that says on the packaging, or says on the Amazon website that it'll work on Windows 10, and it has a little driver disc in there. So, you plug in the little USB cord, which powers up the wireless controller, the Xbox 360 adapter, and the light comes on. And of course, at first it just calls it an unknown device. I don't even have the all-wheel drive in yet. Otherwise it might have just rolled over that rock and not be sitting here spinning the tires. But even if I go back to drivers, the driver disc is junk. Oh shit, I might as well back in the way that thing is positioned. Come on. I have to go forward first. I'm not backing into the bank. Alright, all-wheel drive time. It's left button plus X. See there? I was looking at my cheat sheet. Look how easily it moves around now. Alright, I gotta see where the trailer is. And I gotta go forward. The driver disc in the package is junk. When you try to run that, the computer just says can't find any drivers for your device. No. I need this view angle now. At this point I should probably just do it with the keyboard. Get it over with. Like I say, I'm trying to get used to the new. See, I gotta go this way to turn it and that way to back it up. Now stop. I saw the trailer move. I might be close enough to attach it. Let's find out. V. Attach trailer. Fucking A. V again to get out of that. Alright. So the driver disc is garbage. Let's move the view. Can we move the view? Can we do something in between? Way up here and way down there. If I very gently move it. Alright. So you go looking for drivers, and the only thing, I mean, it says it has. I'm going to stop sitting here burning gas while I do my waypoints. It's just going back the way we got here. No, don't do that. So you go looking, you do the automatic search for drivers, and it says there's nothing. Don't turn. Come this way. And, it says there's nothing. Can't find any compatible drivers. Looked on the manufacturer's website, they don't offer anything. You got a driver disc with your product, that's all they give a shit about. And I suppose if I still had Windows 7, it would probably work perfect. Now let's see, we know we gotta run all the way across there. Let's start making them further apart. At least until we get to a corner. And then town is over there. There's all kinds of videos saying just browse your computer, search, make it search for files on your computer, and install one of those. Install an Xbox 360 controller compatible driver. No problem. No matter what driver you install, you get this code 10 warning. I did get it to install correctly once, and it said not enough resources for API. That was the closest I ever got it to work, and every other time, I wonder if we have to drive across here to activate the mission and then pull around the corner to drop off the trailer. You know, we have to go around the circle to get in and out. Either way. So just in case we have to come up here and activate, I'm going to go like this. I actually don't even need to make them in here. I don't know why I'm doing this. All I really need to do is get to the fucking Motel Lowe's. But I guess my right hand was following my thought process. But there's a 2005 driver, a 2007 driver, a 2009 driver, a 2012 driver, and then a 2019 version. Close functions, okay. None of them will work. I tried them all. Just goes from bad to worse. Just went from installing correctly but can't start to driver won't install code 10. And there might be 100 people sitting out there saying, maybe one person will watch the video, but I mean, 100 people could tell you to do exactly the same thing to fix the problem, and it won't work. I'm trying to shoot for that far bank. Get this thing up out of the mud. And then bring it to the right. I'll bring it, come on, keep going. Get it over that way a little more. And then bring it around. Stop doing that. Go that way. Went around the worst of the mud. So even though I would love to use my original Xbox 360 controller, I've got this cheap Chinese knockoff in my hands that sort of remotely appears to be like an Xbox One controller. In fact, they call it an X1, on their packaging. But of course, the name Xbox One is copyrighted, so they can't use that. But whoa, 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 whoa. Every time I push down hard on reverse, it honks the horn. I was just commenting, they can't use Xbox One. It's copyrighted, trademarked. So they just call it an X1. And I'd have to look at the packaging to even know what it's. Oh, it's made by IFU. www.ifu.net. IFYOO. IFYOO. But the the Xbox 360 controller, the real one, feels more comfortable in my hands. This thing is slightly bigger, so it's a little farther reach to the buttons. It has a because it's slightly bigger, it has a slightly different shape. And but it's got ergonomic grips on it. They did some styling on the grips that make it look like rubber pads. It's not. It's just some aesthetics. It just makes it not smooth like the Xbox 360 controller, where that one's smooth. This one has some ribs. And then the 4 buttons, A, B, Y, X, A, B, X, Y, they're not colored. Maybe that's a trademark thing or something. Maybe they can't make it look, but there's other knockoff controllers. There's many different Chinese-made Xbox 360 knockoffs. And I can't remember if the buttons are colored on those. I think the buttons on those have the right colors. These buttons are just black with the letters engraved in it, in the buttons. Come to think of it, the buttons on the other cheaper Chinese knockoff controllers that didn't have... I bought this one because it had better reviews. And it has an additional function button. Called Turbo. Yep, you do have to pull in here and accept the job. Start tracking. We'll drive around the corner. and complete the job. Try not to smash in. You know, I'm trying to make it turn sharper by moving the little joystick under my thumb further, and then ends up putting it in reverse. But I'm screwing this all up. Stop. Now back up. Come on, it's just a corner. That way. All the way around. Stop. Straighten out. Gotta bring it out of the corner. Okay. Fuck me, that was something. Now, handbrake. I probably should get off of here and there was something I'm supposed to do in about 15 minutes. But dang it, I want to pull that semi-trailer back to the shop. I think there's a job or a task. Well, this Pinewood Express is going to need a semi-trailer. Because you have to pick up 4 bundles of wood. The food delivery is only 2 consumables, but you have to do it with while taking less than 200 damage. Maximum 200 damage allowed. And it's timed. You have to do it in under 6 minutes to get the max reward. Deliver to the drilling site. I don't even know where the drilling site is yet. I think it's in yeah, consumables are there. Where's the drilling site? Oh, we were looking at the drilling site. Okay, let's move out. Six minutes? There to there? How the fuck would you do that? Come up there, somehow connect with this. I can't tell where it goes through. Here, take this little thing and then cross. You know, I've been across that bridge 7, 8, 10, whatever times. There was no drilling site there. I mean, there were buildings there. I guess there just wasn't the sign calling a drilling site until I clicked on it. But you're supposed to do that in 6 minutes. Go like this, around here, like that, in here, in here. Maybe with a fast truck like the Royal. That Paystar is too slow. Anyways, but I digress because what I want right now is no, not that flatbed trailer. Yeah, I think that's the one. It's on the other side over there. That's just a stray sideboard. It's right here. It's right by town. I'm right there. Why am I sitting here fucking around when I could be heading to pick that thing up? Talking about shit on jobs I'm not gonna do right now. I just want to get this flatbed and get it back to the garage. Well, actually get to the fuel stop before I run out. And then I think the next thing I would like to do let's see. I think the next thing I would like to do is there's the garage. Fuel station. Okay, we gotta pick up flatbed and then head for fuel, so we'll get the flatbed and then mark out how to get fuel and go back to the garage. But I started to say I think the next thing I'd like to do is take a scout vehicle out here to pick up this little flatbed. You get points for discovering trailers and shit, you know. It's a good thing this thing gets pretty decent mileage. Better than the Paystar. Did I call it a Lodestar earlier? It's an international Paystar. There is an international Lodestar. Whoa. Sea hunk behind her. I don't give two fucks if the road's supposed to be closed. Like to get off the curb, but you know. do keyboard and mouse for this. There is a place for keyboard and mouse over this type of controller. Whoops. Ooh, I'm fucking it up anyways. There we go. Whoa. Don't keep going that way. Back the fuck up. Turn a little bit. Turn a lot bit. Let's hit the button and see if we're close enough. Oh, son of a bitch, I still have a high saddle on it from that other load. I have to recover it to the garage to change the fucking saddle. You know what? Change of plans. Change of plans. Since I have to take it back to the garage before I can do this, this thing is loaded. This must be specific for a job. What does it have on it? It has spare parts. Those smaller boxes, I think those are called machine parts or something like that. And it's got bricks on the back, and it's got more spare parts there. Dang, I thought it was an empty trailer. Anyways, we're burning up gigabytes here. Where the fuck am I? I'm right there. That little sideboard. One of the things I wanted to accomplish was getting that sideboard back to the garage. So it's not just sitting out here doing nothing. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these. If I've got a job for those, or if I'm going to drive those back to the garage. There's a trailer in town here that has shit on it. It has bricks and steel on it. I don't know if that's for a job. I suppose if I ran through the jobs, maybe I could find one that takes that thing. But what I'm going to do, since I have a high saddle instead of a low saddle, fucking bullshit, high saddle, low saddle. I drove truck for 25 years, and every goddamn trailer I hooked up to took exactly the same fifth wheel. You didn't have to change fifth wheels to hook up to a different trailer. Where the hell is that? That little trailer. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, there it is, over there. Okay. This looks like kinda... That muddy path might be a little much for the Royal. What am I doing? It won't let me make marks. Oh, I was just too close. I was too close to the edge of this. I keep losing track of where that trailer is. Then I look up and see it. Trying to do this quick because my girlfriend expects me to do something for her. Whoops. I want to take that one back. I'll make it go this way, and this way, and that way, and that way, and that way. And then see if we can climb up this muddy hillside. I've actually gone in and out of there before. I've driven past this trailer about 6 times. So then we load that fucker up. I was hoping we'd go by, I was hoping to go over here and get fuel, but oh, motherfucker. I hit the wrong button. I wanted to use the left mouse key to pull the map over to where I could see the route to the garage. And my big fat finger accidentally pushed down on the scroll wheel, which deletes everything. It can delete one point or your entire route. So I guess I've always come like this. I mean, right where I'm putting my waypoints is the path I've always driven through. I've never gone up the road far enough to go into that drill site. So I guess I didn't realize it was a drill site. I know there's a big ass fucking trailer that you have to haul over there. I saw it once. I think it's sitting back at the factory. Man, we got a long haul just to get to fuel. No, that's not what I wanted to do. But I guess I could use it to just go like this. Gas station! And then the garage. Hope the fuck my fuel lasts long enough to get to the gas station. That's why I've been shutting down the truck every chance I get. And we're back at the garage. Alright. I was hoping that was an empty flatbed. This is a ramped flatbed, but it's got 4 units of concrete on it. It's not empty either. So you apparently have to deliver the shit that's on the trailer to wherever it goes. I think it goes to Smithville. And then you get to keep the trailer. Or I could just buy an empty flatbed from the trailer store, but... Alright. Close functions. Oh yeah, because I was going to hook up to it. Come on. Give me my camera view. Not zoom in, zoom out. I think it's because I'm half under the trailer. Pull away and then... Come on, something in between. There we go. You know, when I move the stick left, the camera goes right. I think I need to... invert the y-axis or something. I think that's why I'm having so much trouble with the camera, because it's doing the opposite of the button movements. It's doing the opposite of what I think it should do. The steering works right. I just have to get better at doing it. If this thing runs out of fuel before we get to the gas station, I'll probably just call it right there and then start off the next episode with bringing fuel to the truck. You know, that time I moved the joystick correctly for backing up. But I didn't have to be precise about backing into... I gotta back up to make this corner. I didn't have to be precise about exactly where I backed up. This is the little trench I was talking about. I mean, it don't even look like a road, it looks like... Yes, and the trailer is parked the wrong way. I was gonna see if I could just knock it back or something, make it spin around. I'd love to make it not tip over, but make it just point the other fucking way. Forward, forward, forward. Right there. Miss the tongue. Like to miss the tongue. But I didn't do exactly what I wanted it to. I wanted to just miss the tongue, but catch the edge of the sideboards and push it around. But failing to do that, we'll try to do this. I just need to get in a spot where I can get the damn thing to attach. Let's give it a try. And then I'll worry about moving it around. Trailer is too far away. Let's turn the wheel like that and back up. Now let's try it again. Come on. How can I still be too far away? I'm right on top of it. Unless that's the problem. My fucking drive tire is sitting on it. I gotta get out of this. I can't. This isn't a rock climber. Maybe I can get it right there. I'm pointing the wrong way and I'm swiftly running out of gas. So fucking hook up. Alright. God dang. Now I gotta turn it around up here in the bushes somewhere. Oop, I forgot I put the handbrake on. That sort of works, I guess. I'll climb this hill. The reason this trailer is sitting here, come on, don't go. No. Don't do that shit. The reason this trailer is sitting here is because I had a load on it. Behind a different truck. Whoops, honked the horn. Now go forward. I'm trying to do this with the joystick and I made it. For that maybe the WASD might have worked better. But anyways, I have wood on it, and as I came through that little cut right there, we're not going to make it to the gas station. As I came through that little cut right there, fucking trailer tipped over. We got way too far to go to the gas station. And I can't see where I'm going. Come on. Now, up a little? Can we come up a little? I'm pushing the button forward. And it'll either do that or that. That's better. I'm stuck on something. Oh, a stump. There's the drilling site. Yay! With 32 liters of fuel left, I'm stuck on a fucking stump. There's another little structure to my right there. I have no idea if that's supposed to be just a house or what. You know, if we could just run the rest of this without any more fucking around, we might just limp into the gas station. But I doubt it. I have a scout trailer with fuel already in it back at the garage. All I gotta do is take my International Scout. Whoa, back up. That used a gallon of fuel. Didn't need to. All I gotta do is hook up to the fucker and drive it out here. I don't even have to take it to the gas station first. It's got fuel in it. This is where we picked up that other fuel trailer and delivered it. Come on. $18 liters. Ah, stop crawling through the mud and get up the damn road. 13 liters, and we're almost to that switchback corner. I recognize this. And then it's like asphalt road to the fuel station. Come on. Come on, baby. This is taking too much fuel to get up this damn hill. Get it to go down around the corner. No, it's gonna sit right here and run out of gas. Look at that. Son of a bitch, if it just made the corner, I could almost coast to the fucking gas station from there. Alright, I guess we'll put the handbrake on so it stops rolling backwards. Alright, I'm already 20 minutes late for what she wanted me to do. So I'm going to call it here, and actually what I'm going to do is if I recover to garage, then I got the fucking trailer sitting here. I want to get out of that. What I want to do is pull up the map and pull up the garage. Take myself to the garage. hop in this. Can I leveled up since I was using this last. Oh, but fuck, I can still only get the shitty engine. I was hoping one of the other engines had unlocked. Explore Michigan to find it. Explore Michigan to find it. You know, I had this engine in the vehicle until I took it to play co-op and the server crashed. And had to buy a new little Scout, and now I don't have that engine. Still got the SnowRunner gearbox. Don't have the race suspension. No, I don't think I ever had the race suspension on it. But I lost the engine I was using. And the tires are fine the way they are. Fuck checking the tires. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to do anything to it. All I was thinking was maybe I had unlocked. Just maybe I had unlocked the engine, but you actually have to go out and find those other engines. I did put beefier tires on it when I got back from Alaska. I couldn't get these tires until I went up there and unlocked them. I'm just kind of getting this set up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right in there, baby. Give me a... Damn it. Give me a little reverse. No, handbrake. V. Attach. Gotcha. Alright, and on that note, we're set up with, what? Is it full? It's full. I had actually used it down about halfway. But it appears the game refilled it again. Awesome sauce, man. $900 gallons of fuel sitting there for next time. This is where I'm going to end this one. And we'll be back again.